Everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. Welcome. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Happy Hump Day. Hope you humped it up with all the humpiest of all the humps of the humpiest of the world that's ever humped a day in their life. That is what we're doing today. It is Hump Day. Hey, being here at Kruse Control, appreciate you so much. It's going to be a great show. Happy Hump Day. We don't have anybody here commenting yet, but I'm doing a lot here. So good to see everybody. Hope you had a great week. Good to see you since Monday. We got a lot of lighthearted stuff and fun stuff tonight about some comic book shit going down. About some rumors, what happens with Marvel when that happens, if they might sue your ass if you try to go after them, and also on top of it, we're talking about some Lord of the Rings, we're talking about a lot of things, we're talking about that Planet of the Apes movie too that came out. What's up, Queen? Good to see you. A lot's big going on. But anyways, welcome back, my lovely co-host, Miss Sabrina Vittore. Sabrina, how you doing tonight? Oh, we can't hear you, Sabrina. Can't hear you. It is Wednesday. And if it wasn't Wednesday, we wouldn't have the resident intellectual himself here, Mr. Mike Casey. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, Brian. Thanks for having me on the show once again. I don't have a cool Wednesday bit like Sean
What's up,
does,
Buck Rogers?
unless the watermelon thing takes off. I mean, I burned the watermelon budget way too fast last week, so
it was pretty good.
Yeah,
Mike's here.
I'm just sucking the juice out of the cushions in my couch for sustenance these days.
Well, that's quite the thing. Well, we also have Peppy sucking the substance about some of Peppy's going
It up on Hump Day.
Yeah, hump it up, man. Good to see you. Happy Hump Day, man. You're doing well. You're feeling good. You're feeling fly. You're feeling fresh.
I'm so humpy today.
Of course you are. But you're doing good. Huh?
Nice and dandy like cotton candy.
All right, buddy. Let's make some dreams come true. Because also here, it wouldn't be Wednesday, Pep Star, if we didn't have the resident comic book king himself, Mr. Sean Sutherland. Sean, how are you doing, man? Happy Wednesday. Some weird stuff happened with you.
Oh, God. Oh, no, my camera. Well, we're going to have to reset that. Thank God we have breaking news coming up. So I can fix that. Hello, everybody.
Good to see you, man.
Good to be here. If it's Wednesday, I don't know if I do this in the beginning or anymore, but if it's Wednesday, it's got to be Kruse Control, and this is really going to be distracting. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Hey, Sean.
End this whole
Hey,
thing.
Sean.
What the fuck is happening? We'll figure it out.
What's going on, man? Good to see you. We're going to check back in with Sabrina fast. We're back.
Sabrina?
All right.
You doing good, Sabrina? Can we hear you now? Oh, we can't hear you now. Nope. Can't hear you now. But good to see you. Sean's resetting. Sabrina's working on her audio. Thank you all for being here. What's up? Hi, Hulk. Is there a Hulkster out there?
Yeah, David Banner.
Oh, okay.
David Banner's here.
I thought maybe like the Hulkamaniacs were here or something. But Dave Banner, of course you're here. Good to see you, man. Always lovely to see you here on the chat. Queen, good to see you. GR Thirsty Daddy himself, good to see you. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. We appreciate you. It's going to be a fun, happy hump day. Hump it up. Hump it up. I can't wait. Anyways, everybody, it is hump day. Doesn't matter what day it is, though. It could be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, back again on a Thursday. Doesn't matter what day it is. There's always a lot going on, everybody. And what is that? What is happening on Kruse Control? That is, everybody, a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about right now is the Paramount deal. Again, of course, just more and more news about Paramount for sale. Well, Sony right now is kind of back backpedaling a little bit. They're kind of going back and they're reassessing their $26 billion offer. And they're just saying it's not they're taking it off the table, but they have to go through all the assets some more and try to figure things out. But it seems like they're maybe being a little bit hesitant if they will actually give them $26 billion in cash between Sony and Apollo. But this deal seems like this is what's going to go through unless somehow somebody else swoops in. But again, this seems like this is the main one happening, so we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully it does find a home. Just like the Cape Crusader found a home. What's your middle name?
Oh, sorry.
Bruce. It's Bruce.
I got you.
There you go.
Right.
And speaking of Bruce, as Bruce Wayne, it's coming back to Amazon, everybody. That's right. The Cape Crusader is coming. And this was a deal that was supposed to go over on Max, and then they scrapped it and they sent it off. But Bruce Timm was behind it. J.J. Abrams behind it. Matt Reeves behind it. And they just sent it off. Crazy, right? It's a great 10 episodes streaming on Amazon starting August 1st. All episodes are dropping, and Amazon picked it up and they ran with it. It's supposed to be kind of in line with the old original cartoons. I think this is a great idea. And honestly, I'm just surprised that Max would even pawn it off someplace else. But you know what? Good for Amazon making some money off the Cape Crusader himself. But will they make money off Supergirl? That's the question, because Supergirl has been moving forward more and more with James Gunn's DCU. And now we have a date for release. That's right. We finally have a release now. It's going to be June 26, 2026, a long ways away for the Craig Gillespie directed project, along with Millie Alcott coming in from House of the Dragon to be Supergirl herself. I hope it's good. I mean, James Gunn has been very busy working on Superman, so hopefully he does great with this too. And of course, he's also been working on Peacemaker, and Peacemaker season 2 is shooting right now, and Frank Grillo has been attached to it now, coming in as, of course, Rick Flag Sr. Now, if you're wondering what this means, well, he's also Rick Flag Sr. over on Cobra Commander, Creature Commandos. And so James Gunn said before, they're all going to connect, Sean. They're all going to connect. So the same actor's going to be doing that. So, of course, it makes sense that if you're going to bring this character into Peacemaker, you got to have Frank Grillo come in too. So, good for him. They're shooting right now, working on season 2, along with Superman. We'll see how that goes. But James Gunn's boy himself, of course, Chris Pratt's on news. And then people are asking him, are you going to go to DC because James Gunn's there? Well, he had a little thing to say about that. He said, well, guys, here we go. Well, that probably makes more sense for me to show up as Star-Lord. But with James Gunn over there at DC, he said, maybe there's something that could be right over there. Maybe both. How about both? He said, let's do both. I think I'll do 100% do both. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do both, guys. So I'm guessing we'll probably see him pop up in James Gunn's world eventually. But again, he did say Star-Lord will be back at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. So we will see him coming back too. Eventually, who knows when? Probably the Secret Wars stuff. Maybe the Avengers movies coming up. We'll have to wait to see. Creature Commandos. Yeah, that's an animated show. It's one of the first ones dropping from. I think it is the first one dropping from James Gunn's DCU. And it's about some misfits creatures that are voiced by a bunch of different actors. It looks great. It looks really great. It looks like it's gonna be fun. Great cast. Sean, do you know anything about this project? You can tell the people that are wondering what the hell is Creature Commandos.
Yeah, absolutely. So Creature Commandos, as Queen pretty much summed it up. Oh, I got some cake there. Eat yourself chocolate cake if you guys feel like it. No one fucking controls you. It is a team of monsters. I hear you, Sabrina. Thank God.
Yay!
Yeah, group of kind of like if you took the Universal monsters but made them for comic books and stripped away like all the history of it, right? So you're gonna get a Wolfman archetype. You're gonna get a creature from the Black Lagoon archetype. You're gonna get some sort of robot. I believe there was a little bit of promo art teased. When
Frankenstein creature too.
Yep. Frankenstein's a huge character in the DC comic book series. Haven't really been used too much in later generations of DC comics. Was a big facet in the New 52 stuff or pre-New 52 even. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But yeah, it was announced and teased with the full lineup of who the Creature Commandos were. And then it's been slowly coming out of who those characters are being played by. So that's it. That's all I got.
Frank Grillo was there, man. Frank Grillo was there, but you know what? And Chris Pratt too is attached to James Gunn stuff. But again, he's coming back to Marvel, and Marvel also has more news coming out for all their shows. That's right. They finally released a little teaser about Agatha All Along. Now, there's a bunch of different code names for Agatha All Along. And then they made fun of all of them in this new teaser that dropped out. Not really made fun of them, but made homage to them. They showed everyone. They said it was Agatha all along, and they played this song, of course, from WandaVision. And on top of that, though, they said it's releasing September 18th. They dropped 2 episodes, and then weekly after all of that. I can't wait to see this show. It could be really good. And also, they finally said Daredevil's coming out on March of 2025, which is a long ways away. I would really have to see it quicker, but they're done shooting. Hopefully it does well. And Ironheart itself, they said 2025, but a big question mark when in 2025 you're going to get Ironheart. I just want an official date for Daredevil. Come on, get those episodes out there. I want to see where that goes. Come on, I want to see it. I also want to see where Only Murders in the Building goes. This is the 4th season coming in. They're going to Los Angeles now. It's premiering August 27th. They've actually released a little teaser for this. A lot of big cast people announced for this too. Huge cast. And of course, it's the whole idea of them going there to shoot a TV show or a movie based off of their actual podcast. So we'll be good. We'll have to wait and find out. But that's coming back. But also Mr. and Mrs. Smith is coming back for a 2nd season. They announced that too. But Donald Glover's not coming back. That's kind of interesting to me. I would think he would have came back. And also Maya Erskine, I want to fuck her name, but Maya Erskine's also coming back, or she's not coming back as well. So the main cast members are not coming back. Donald Glover's still producing it, so we'll have to see what that means for season 2. Hopefully it's going to be good. Also, at season 2 of that 90s show is coming back. They're splitting this in half, 2 parts, 8 and 8 episodes. The first half drops June 27th, and the second half drops in October on the 24th. We get to see more Red yelling at Kitty, and of course, the shenanigans of smoking weed in the basement is still going down in the 90s. And it took them a long time to come back, but it also took a long time for Megalopolis coming out, man. And Megalopolis coming out. I'm so excited about this. The trailer came out, the teaser, if you will. It looks really cool. Francis Ford Coppola has been trying to do this forever, and he self-financed the whole project. He's been overseas trying to sell. He did have foreign distribution picked up for this, still trying to figure out what's happening here domestically, but the trailer looks great. He dropped the teaser right before it actually was airing overseas, and I can't wait to see this movie. It's got a big cast. Adam Driver, Aubrey Plaza, everybody knows I love. Also on top of that, Shia LaBeouf looks great in this trailer, and Lawrence Fishburne too, of course, great voiceovers. So are they going to kill off Mr. Smith? That's a good question, Queen. That's a good question. I didn't see the first season, but maybe it's worth going back to watch. Let me know if you've seen it. Could be interesting. Bad transition in my mind. I'm not going to say that, but I was going to say that bad things happen on set. And 911 had an accident this past weekend. 911 had an accident. Oh, shit. And they actually lost a crew member. A key grip a grip just died over the weekend. So they had to shoot a Saturday shoot. They're almost done shooting, but on Saturday they had a shoot that went to like 4 a.m. 12 to 4. It was like 4. They were saying 14 hours. I think it was like a 13-hour day. And they were shooting in Pomona, and long week, 6-day week. The grip was driving back home, and unfortunately Rico Prim got into an accident. And they're still not sure what happened, but his car did roll, went off an embankment and rolled, and then he was dead on the scene. Very sad, very unfortunate. Only have a few days left to shoot him that show. So for this season, and it sucks to see that happen. It could be the long hours. It could be anything. We really don't know. We can only speculate, but he was a member of IATSE. That's been in the news a lot, IATSE. And our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends. We never want to see something like this happen. It sucks. Anyways, a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. And I thank you all for being here on a hump day. It's humpy. It's good. It's happy most of the time. And our resident intellectual looks very happy in this back corner there. Very happy. There's no watermelon though. Where's the fucking watermelon, Mike? I'm waiting for that watermelon.
I thought you were gonna one up it. I thought you were gonna get like a cantaloupe. I thought we were just gonna be the whole month of May. The whole month of May was just gonna be some kind of melon month.
Melancholy. We call it melancholy.
Right with this May is melancholy month here at Kruse Control.
Yes,
and, Mike, you've dropped the ball,
man. I've been hassled in my life for my love of the melon. I think it's good and good for you. It's a wholesome family trait. God damn it!
Who hassles you about melon?
True, Queen. True.
That's what I say, man.
Yeah, Mike. Well, maybe you'll bring in some maybe you'll bring some good stuff to us next week with some different kind of fruit or veggies, or maybe like big carrots, or cucumber. Whatsoever. I don't know, Mike. I'm excited to see what you bring. Watermelon. Now I'm hungry. William Buck Rogers watched last week's episode. He was chewed on some watermelon. He really was. But I'm also excited to see what everybody brings in our next segment. Well, that's that time when we put that 1 man on the clock for all my guests to have what to say. Is there hot takes? Now Now it's time for those hot takes. This is a time where all my guests get 1 minute on the clock to break down all their hot takes for all the latest breaking news. That's 11 topics tonight. Can they hit every topic before the bomb blows up and the time is up? Or will they lose? And then, you know, of course, you get to decide who gets to win. So even if they do lose, you can choose for them to win, but we will kind of be like, you probably shouldn't go for that. But it's up to you. It's up to the audience. And we appreciate you tuning in every time to have a good time with this hot takes game. But anyways, now it's time for those hot takes. And let's go around the table and find out who is going to go first for their hot takes. So Sabrina, what do you think? Who's going to go first for the hot takes? Who are you feeling tonight? Feeling good? Feeling fresh? Feeling like they have?
I'm going to go with Melon Month Mike.
Wow, that's a lot.
Melon Month Mike. Yeah, Mike, you feeling good about that? Feeling smooth butter,
I
sprayed
feel
on
good.
tan?
Like,
How you feeling?
If I get a moniker that's associated with melons, like I feel like that's something that I can represent with a clean
Melon Mike.
conscience. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Melon Mike goes, mmm. Anyways, Mike, are you ready for your hot takes?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Although it's going to draw big head comparisons is the problem, Brian.
Good call. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm ready. I actually think I can do it today. If I miss one, I'm going to have to go back and find out which one it is. But I can do it.
Mike, the king of hot takes.
Oh.
Thank you, Pepe. Thank you for the belief.
All right, Mike, here we go. Putting that 1 minute on the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
$26 billion for Paramount. Please, Elon Musk could sink 2 of those in 6 months. Great, the Batman's coming back. Caped Crusader as a moniker for him. That doesn't really narrow it down when you're talking about superheroes, though, does it? I'm excited about Supergirl. I know Pepe's looking forward to Crypto, the super dog. Chris Pratt, enough, bro. Do we like Adam Driver? He sounds like he's like puts the lotion on his. He just sounds like Buffalo Bill to me. He sounds like Buffalo Bill. Let's see. Shows based on podcasts. I'm sick of people filming their podcasts in general. I'm doing other stuff. I don't want to watch you. So that's in that bucket. Did people smoke weed in the 90s? Get ready for dare jokes on that 90s show. Mr. and Mrs. Smith isn't getting great reviews anyway. Dong Lover is leaving, so that doesn't bode well for them. Megalopolis, Rip 911. Who the hell is Frank Grillo?
Oh, come on. You know Frank Grillo.
Okay. I tried.
Damn.
Thanks for being ready with your itchy trigger finger, Brian.
We lost your audio, Brian.
We lost, yeah.
Oh no, Brian's audio is gone.
Did you mute yourself?
Very valid attempt. Very valid attempt. It's back. Very valid attempt.
Thank God.
Appreciate you, Mike. It was good. Are you okay, man? It's okay. You can still win hot takes.
Can still win. It's anyone's game still, Mike.
It's anyone's game. Anyone's ball game.
I haven't
all right, Sabrina.
yet. All right.
Who's going next? How we feeling? Who's next? You or Sean? Oh, she's going to Sean.
You're batting cleanup. All right. Let's do it.
All right. Oh. Here we go, Sean. Feeling good? Feeling smooth? Feeling debonair?
Let's do it.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Paramount. Almost like it's not Paramount to buy this. Haha. Batman animated series. Maybe we'll actually get him going down on Catwoman. That'd be cool. Whoa. Supergirl. Super excited for Supergirl. Again, if it's Woman of Tomorrow, it was a fantastic story. Check it out. Tom King. Fantastic. Frank Grillo. He's been the bad guy, generic bad guy in like a ton of Chinese like superhero movies, action movies. He's great. I'm excited to see him get into it. Chris Pratt, he's already Garfield. He's going to be Liberace, I'm sure. Give all the roles to Chris Pratt. I hate him. Marvel TV release, too little too soon. Only care about Deadpool. Or sorry, Daredevil. Only Myrtles in the Myrtles? Meryl Streep's in the building. There you go. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Probably he's going to be on tour for At the Vista. Beautiful record. That 90s show, skip it. Megalopolis. I'm alright with Adam Driver. Keep going. Sorry 9/11. At least your 9/11 was 9/11 away. Okay. There you go.
He got it! Give him the balloons, everybody! How's it feel, Sean?
It feels fine. I want to, like, the Marvel TV thing pissed me off. WandaVision was 3.5 years ago. by
It
the
was so
time
long ago.
Agatha will premiere, like that momentum is gone, right? Like what the fuck? Can anyone remember any of the plot points from Black Panther Wakanda Forever? No, right? Namor was in it,
Something
great.
happened.
Did
Yeah,
you remember
Namor.
Ironheart was in it?
Yeah, the chick
Why was
became Black Panther.
The chick became
No,
Black
yeah,
Panther.
And
sure,
Angela
sure.
Bassett
Was she?
died.
No, Angela.
And he went and
Did
met
she?
his and she met
Yeah,
the
she did
baby.
die.
Oh, fuck shit. Okay, listen.
And then
Aside from that, let's
Killmonger
pretend
came
that
back in like a dream.
Killmonger did come back as a dream. That was a good sequence for Michael B. Jordan.
But at the end,
But
they
no,
met the baby.
yeah, but
His
but
baby.
that movie also introduced Ironheart, which people were like, why the fuck did this have to be put in here? And now it's like 3 years or 3 or 4 years after that movie came out. The fuck are we doing? Like they're just missing the boat on all the momentum of all their shit, and it's disappointing. That's hot takes extra. Join us on the Patreon, and I'll do like another tight 5 on Marvel. Don't worry about it. Tight 5, real
There ain't
tight.
nothing but love in the room.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean?
I don't know.
I'm gonna still watch Agatha. I think it's gonna go. I mean, I think it'll be good, but it did take a long time. And I heard they did a lot of reshoots, a lot of production issues. They changed name a few times, so I'm worried about it a little bit. It did take forever, right, Sean? But I do think that Katherine Heigl, right? She's great.
No,
She's so good.
No, it's not.
No, that's not
Catherine
Katherine Heigl.
Hahn. Catherine Hahn.
Katherine Hahn. Heigl is different. Yes, you're right. She's
Heigl is
from
the Grey's Anatomy, right?
Problematic person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hahn. She's great though.
She-Hulk's not getting another season, right? David Banner just asked why.
No, it's not.
She-Hulk wasn't getting another
Nope.
season. Probably
Did they
because the last
announce that
episode
for
was
sure?
Trash.
I heard they did kind of like she made an announcement of it. She said that it wasn't happening,
Oh,
and then
right.
Marvel has not commented. But she was like made a whole stink about
I
it.
don't know, man.
She
They
made a whole
did
stink about
so
it.
much. That last episode was like,
The last
here's
episode
all
was
this shit,
ridiculous.
and then like here. By the way, here's Hulk's son. Sorry, guys, that was stupid. That was
Yeah, it
such
was
a
a
misstep.
lot.
Yeah.
It was disappointing.
The
Yeah,
season was
it
great.
was-
The last episode really ruined it for me.
I just don't think like there was a point in doing the whole like Feige as a robot type deal. I get people loved it. Some people loved it, but I thought it was just dumb. I was like, this is just dumb. Like let's just do a better ending. So you guys had nothing on the fucking storyboards. You're in the writer's room like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Might as well Feige in it. I just seemed like it was a half-ass ending.
It was a weird attempt at embracing the '80s meta like version of She-Hulk.
That's the
and
thing. Everybody did that.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
on board.
when everyone's doing it, it's no longer new and interesting. And like if you're really gonna try and make like any of like a satirical kind of take on what and how your studio has ruined itself in the past 3 years, like that didn't work. So
No, they tried something.
Daredevil. Here's hoping. Here's hoping for Daredevil.
Oh, come on, Daredevil, be good. And Sabrina, bring those good hot takes hopefully right now. How you feeling? Feeling good, fresh, soft, and buttery?
Yes? Question mark?
All right. Here come Sabrina's buttery hot takes. Feeling good? Let's make this happen. Take a breath.
All right, now I'm gonna fucking bomb. I'm gonna think about butter the entire time. I'm trying to work butter into every one of my takes.
Butter. Butter. Hey, what's up, girl? All right, here we go.
Oh.
Whew. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, so Paramount, this has been going on forever. Like, I just would like that studio to go on because it's fucking amazing. Another Batman animated series. Like, I don't give a shit. Supergirl, I'm down for James Gunn. I just think we should stop talking about what we're going to release in 900 years. Like, just focus on what you're doing. Peacemaker, I love it. I'm super excited that there's another season coming back. I'm with Mike. I don't know who the fuck Frank Grillo is, but hopefully he does a good job. Chris Pratt, stay where you are. You do too much. Relax. Take a fucking break, bro. Okay? Marvel is releasing Agatha. I loved WandaVision, actually. I think it was one of their stronger series. Kind of bummed that it did take so long, so I do agree with Sean on that front. Daredevil, I mean, I don't know. They did a lot of reshooting. Hopefully, I don't fuck it up. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, didn't watch season 1, won't watch season 2. That 90s show, can't even believe that they fucking are getting another season. That's insane to me. Megalopolis, Francis Ford Coppola, yes, fucking please. And R.I.P. my man Rico, super awesome grip. 911. I apologize, or I'm sorry. I give my condolences to his family, and I hope that never happens again.
Yeah,
they should adhere to IATSE's rules and not go longer than they agreed upon in their last contract. To be fair.
It's true. And Sabrina got it!
good. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought I was gonna not be able to make it to the end, and then I just went into go mode. It was very,
You
very
ran
interesting.
away with it. I don't know what the
I
fuck
was
is
slow, and
You
then
are.
I was like, oh god, hurry up, and then I was like, wait, I have time. I think that when I was in Florida and didn't have the clock, it's my timing is weird now because I'm not used to it. But
You're
yeah,
feeling so buttery now. Yeah.
yeah, it's all the butter.
I'm starting
It's all
that
maybe the
buttery
butter
poll
gave
right now,
me-
everybody.
Gave me a win. I don't know.
Butteropolis is happening right now. Get out there and vote, 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 vote. Butteropolis. Butteropolis. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying now. But yeah. I mean, the whole Marvel schedule. Sean, I know you're upset about it. You're upset about Agatha, Ironheart.
Let's be honest. There's a lot to be upset about in general life, for sure. Like, we don't have to spend too much time on Marvel because this is a bed of their own making, right? Yeah, overloaded release schedule, not giving a shit about quality control, letting the reins off of it, and this is where we're at, and it's disappointing. But we had 8 nice years, I guess.
Yeah, it's not William Buck Rogers.
No.
Is there anything, Sean? Do you think that Chris Pratt could play in the DCU?
No. Okay, so he's Garfield, he's Mario, he's Star-Lord.
Both in the DCU.
I mean, he's
Someone's
Lego
saying
guy.
like Rooster Gold,
Lego
and I was
guy.
He's
like,
the Lego guy. He's the Lego guy. I actually don't mind him as Booster Gold. That might be good, but I also don't want
I said
Chris
Rooster.
Pratt to ever have a working career anymore. So
He did all the Jurassic Park situations. He did.
yeah. He was Jurassic Park guy.
He's everywhere, and I like.
He's
I mean, good
everywhere
for him.
guy.
He's
I
gonna
like
be
him,
Chef
but it's-
Boyardee and then Chef Boyardee movie.
I can't wait for
I
that.
love the Liberace. I love the Liberace comment earlier. That was
Liberace in the
Next
Liberace remake, because behind Candelabra we need another Liberace movie. It's been too long. He's gonna play Matt Damon in the Matt Damon biopic. It's gonna be nuts.
That's gonna be sick too.
What was it? James, I saw this little factoid about Matt Damon. He gave up 10%. James Cameron offered him 10% of Amazon or the Avatar profits, and that's it's like $250 million he left on the table. So
Wait, who?
Matt Damon.
Really?
Yeah, that news dropped today. It was probably because of the font. It's probably because he used papyrus.
Yeah,
and Matt Damon.
maybe.
I don't
fucking papyrus. Papyrus.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Queen.
Actually, you know what? There's a real stupid character called Obnoxio the Clown. Give that to Chris Pratt. Obnoxio. Obnoxio. Mike, throw up the image if you want. It's a weird looking guy.
Chef Boyardee Rule 34, Sean.
Queen.
Oh, that's a mistake. Don't get
Let's
down
see
on
what
it.
Oh,
Why would you? Is that
was a mistake.
that's how all your searches finish? Just whatever Rule 34. You're like, let's get this out of the way. Okay,
that's my algorithm.
that's fine.
Mike, is there anything in the breaking news you're super excited about right now? Is there anything that's like drawing your eye and you're like, fuck yeah, I can't wait for this?
Yes.
Megalopolis?
Well, I mean, no. I mean, obviously, the Batman animated series. They're jumping off the popularity of X-Men '97, presumably, right?
It's kind of the same world, you know.
I don't know if it's just we're hitting that nostalgia bump. I mean, I don't know. Are we talking? We're talking Captain America,
Bruce Timm,
right?
We'll be talking about.
We got a couple
Captain
things.
America
Don't
stuff.
spoil the show. Don't spoil the show.
It was just related. I'm just saying that I think that we're hitting the nostalgia bump for the age of spending
Ultron.
Majority.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, for the age of Ultron. so yeah, no, I'm happy if they're bringing back stuff that I like though. I am thrilled about it. Oh, Supergirl could be good too. Fingers crossed for that.
It could be
Have
good.
you read
If
the
the
source
writing's good, it
material,
could be
Mike?
real good.
Have you read the source material?
Is it good?
I've read some of it. There's a lot.
Have you read
mean,
the source material, not what you've read?
Well, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is fantastic. It's by Tom King. He's a very ex-CIA guy, and CIA and military and all that shit and government kind of leaks its way into a lot of his storylines. But this was a really nice way to reintroduce Supergirl into the modern DC narrative. But they haven't really done anything with it. But it was a very nice, self-contained story. And I think if they keep it that way, and they adapt it, kind of verbatim, or at least as close to the source material as possible, I feel like we'll get a good movie out of it. It's very visual. Obviously, it's a comic book. I'm a fucking idiot saying that. It's not an audio
You're the king
medium.
of comic
Come on,
books, man. You're the king.
Yeah.
You're the king.
No, Queen.
Sabrina, you want to see Supergirl?
Batman.
Sabrina, do you want to see Supergirl?
I love James Gunn, so yes, I will watch it. I don't. Unfortunately, I feel like there hasn't really been a good exploration of Supergirl as of yet. So I have high hopes.
True.
That was her in the Flash, right?
Yep. They
Yes.
had Supergirl in the Flash.
Sasha,
Yeah, that was like
Sasha Callie, I think her name was.
Kelly.
I like that take on that Supergirl was very well done. I wish they gave her more to do and a more meteor part instead of just murdering her over and over again, which wasn't the worst thing to see.
But
June came too soon. June came too soon. That's how it was.
The archives can't come soon enough.
There it is.
But I did the poll right now. We do have a winner of the hot takes, everybody. So it was neck and neck tonight, and it was pretty close. It's pretty close. It was close, semi close. I know, Sean.
Down it.
Okay.
Down it. Come on.
Anyways, but we do have a winner, and our winner is. I need a drum roll. I'm gonna add a drum roll next time.
I don't think you need that.
I don't think you need that.
Sabrina wins.
Buttery good.
It's all the butter. All the butter.
There's a butter bump. Yeah, she got the butter bump.
100%.
Popcorn and butter.
Bump.
Quit talking about your butter bump, Sean.
Butter bump you all day.
That was Brian.
Great hot takes. Great hot takes, everybody. Great hot takes. Appreciate you all getting in there. Getting in there and just bringing those freaking hot takes. It's awesome. It really is.
That's a three-piece, Sabrina. Keep it going.
Yeah, that is.
The only time anyone else has won hot takes is when you're not on the show. I'm just putting that out there. You got a great streak going on. Keep it going.
Don't jinx me.
I would never.
Thank you.
But great job, Sabrina. Great job across the board, everybody. Thank you for giving us your hot takes, and thank you for voting out there in the chat. Appreciate you so much. It was great, and we had a good time. We always do, but
what?
I don't know, Peppy. Anyways, everybody,
That's
going down. Great hot takes, but we got a lot to talk about right now. So we're talking about Marvel a bit. I really talk about what the rumors are going on in the universe right now, because there's always rumors floating here and there and everywhere. And there's some rumors about Liam Neeson being cast over at Marvel. Can we talk about Liam Neeson? I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, Sean. I don't know what I'm saying. But the rumors in the universe right now is that Liam Neeson has been cast in a role at Marvel they're not saying what it is. But of course, once you hear this right now, everyone goes nuts and they say, well, what's he going to be? People were saying Galactus, but we know Galactus is cast. And again, I have no idea who that guy is. I know a little bit, but not really. On top of that, an Ensign guy, we'll ask Sean about that later too. They're saying maybe Magneto, which could be kind of cool. I could see that if this was actually true. And then on top of that, people are like, well, maybe it's a different role that we're not talking about. Someone said Beast, someone said Mephisto. I think people are stretching a little bit. I just think that if Liam Neeson comes to a project, he's going to kick ass and be great. Maybe play Darkman in the MCU. Who knows?
Yes.
That's the question, Queen. Who would he play? Darkman. I love that shit, even though it's not even, wasn't Darkman a comic book though, too? I think it was, right? Before it was an actual movie. I feel like it was
too. I should know this. I'm sorry, everyone, for letting you down.
It seems like it was, but would we care if Liam Neeson came over? Is there something that would work? It wasn't. Very unfortunate.
It wasn't. Interesting. Okay.
It should have been. It should have been.
Phew, keep that card. All right.
We can make it now. But what do you think about Liam Neeson coming into the MCU? Would this be good? Is this true? Is this real? But would it be good in general? And who do you see him playing? Mike, what do you think? Is there somebody you can see Liam Neeson bring in some kind of role, bring in some juicy Liam Neeson-ness to it that would actually make people just run and the buttery Neeson making you run to the theater and salivate all the way there? Or is there no spot in the MCU for him?
You'd have to get real specific about the characterization. I just think that he's really kind of light on emotions, or his emotions are just so serious. And what I like in comic book movies, I kind of need an energy that I really don't feel. I guess he's got a certain amount of gravitas, and some his emotionality though is like weighty. I guess if you need that for what you're trying to bring to your movie, I don't see him as Magneto. And to be honest, I don't know that much about Victor Von Doom. I only saw him.
There's a whole Doom thing
for a few appearances back in the when I was reading the way old Fantastic Four, like Jack Kirby stuff from the Silver Age. So I don't know what that character is like, really. I'm not feeling it, Brian, to be perfectly honest with you.
Not feeling it. I love Liam Neeson. I think wherever he does is great. Sean, what do you think? Do you think that Liam Neeson has a role here in the MCU? He was already in the DCU before. Of course, that was a while ago now when he played Ra's al Ghul. But is there a spot for him here? And you see him as Dr. Doom? Because that was like one of the big ones too, was Dr. Doom. But people are saying Magneto. I mean, everyone's saying Dr. Doom though, right? Everybody's a bit Cillian Murphy. There was Ben Affleck. We recently heard that was maybe up for it. He's been negotiating. There's been a bunch of people they've been saying. What do you think? Do you think that he would play a good part like that? And would Liam Neeson even need to be in the MCU?
I mean, it depends what version of Liam Neeson we're going to get, right? Are we talking about Schindler's List Liam Neeson? Are we talking about that movie where he drove like a killdozer version of a snowplow?
I like that movie.
We talk about Qui-Gon Jinn. Which version of
ice.
Liam Neeson? Yeah, what was it called? What the fuck was that called? I forgot what it was called.
Ice Truck something?
The Ice Road? That's the Ice Road? That can't be
They're doing a sequel to that too. They're doing a sequel to it. I know that.
Of course, why wouldn't they?
His brother died?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch this.
It was a pretty good movie.
I like Liam Neeson. I like him as are we getting Love Actually like Liam Neeson, right? The morning father, the morning widowed father. What are we gonna do with that, Liam Neeson? I could see him as a Dr. Doom. To be honest with you, it kind of feels like this is just being used to stamp down all the Giancarlo Esposito hits and rumor mills there. It'd be nice to see them that kind of dichotomy. That'd be cool, but I don't know what Liam Neeson would want to be or could be. I honestly I think he could be a rather imposing Dr. Doom. Again, he is the sovereign leader of his I can't think of the country, and it's gonna kill me. You're gonna take away my comic book card. I can't have that. Latveria, got it, kept it. I could see him as a Magneto. It really depends, honestly. Like if you're introducing mutants and you have subtly and overtly laying these foundational little jelly beans and breadcrumbs of Marvel mutants in the last couple of years, you do need to come out swinging with a huge heavy hitter name for your big bad or your big good, right? Like we got with the Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier. You have to have something like that with the gravitas. So Liam Neeson kind of, is that kind of name that I think we could see that. Would he want to do that? Would he want to get into I think as Sabrina called it, not a wheelchair. What did you call it? A high chair with Cheerios?
Cheerio high chair.
Yeah, I don't know if Liam Neeson wants to do that. I think he could do really well as Dr. Doom, but I think the more that I thought about it from last week's episode, I really think Giancarlo Esposito could do a really good Dr. Doom. So
I think he could. You were also saying somebody else, Mr. Sinister. I think he'd be great as Mr. Sinister too.
Mr. Sinister, yeah. Giancarlo as Mr. Sinister would be cool. Liam Neeson maybe too. That might not be a stretch. You got the old.
When we cross over X-Men '97, that's when that'll happen. It's already happening. I'm still putting it out there. When I'm right, Sean.
You are.
When I'm right.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Brian? Get a tattoo that says Brian was right. 24/25.
It's gonna be Brian #MCU Master. I don't know. Happy episode 199, by the way.
199. My God.
Yep. 199. Yeah.
Congratulations to you. Come on.
A lot of Marvel talk here. Yeah, but it's been fun. 199. But a lot of rumors of people throughout the whole time. It's crazy. Sabrina, what do you think? Do you feel like Liam Neeson could be there? I mean, I feel like he could fit in this universe too. We're all kind of agreeing that Mike's not sure about this, but do you think that Liam Neeson could find his way here? He made a whole thing, an interview recently saying that he would not want to do any more comic book things. So is this just like people going nuts?
Anymore.
Because again, rumors are always going nuts like this, Sean. Like people are always having, Batman.
It's a psyop.
It doesn't really count, right?
It's a psyop that's tramping down the Giancarlo Esposito talk. I'm about it. Controlled narrative, Sean.
I agree, right? Like as soon as I saw that headline, I was like, "Poor Giancarlo."
Bucksy.
Like, What
Oh,
did
the Beyonder.
What did Giancarlo do to Liam Neeson? What did?
I can see him as Beyonder. That, I mean, I feel like they're just gonna go with Jeffrey.
Epstein?
Rush.
No.
Right.
Jeffrey Wright. Right. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're doing it for the animated stuff.
Yeah, I mean Leslie Nielsen. Get him as Doctor Doom.
Well, if we only could,
If
we only had our druthers.
Did he die?
Yeah, he died.
Is he dead yet? Okay.
Yes, he's gone. Unfortunately.
I was all. Yeah, I get like a year or two on that one.
Sensitive.
What? Me?
So sensitive.
No.
Is he with us? Is he dead? Did he die?
Is he dead? Well, you don't want to feel good. You don't want to feel bad about me. Come on.
What's up?
Sabrina, how you feeling? You feeling that he'd be good? Would he work someplace? And would he do that?
I think it was William Buck Rogers. Let me go back to there. I think that this is a strong possibility that he could be cast as, not necessarily a superhero, but someone in the movie, like maybe a bad guy to the superheroes, or a military person, whatever. I think that's a huge possibility. I think he'd be great at that. But I could see him as an older Magneto for sure. I think he could totally encompass that character. I honestly, sorry, I don't really know a lot of the people that you're talking about, so I can't weigh in on all of the other characters except for the Beyonder. I think that would be good for Jeffrey Wright, but also he is in the DC universe because he's Commissioner Gordon in the Batman situation. So I don't know if they would do that. There's my guy. I love Ben Affleck. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he would be great at anything. And Sean said, which Liam Neeson are we going to get? Liam Neeson's a spectacular actor. You can get any fucking Liam Neeson you want. Whatever is written on the page, whatever his interpretation is the Liam Neeson that you're going to get. And
he will find you, Sean, and he will kill you.
I think that shit's going to be dope as fuck if they're lucky enough to get him, and if this is true. I also, SHIELD agent. That'd be great, Queen. I think that's amazing.
Another casting rumor.
Something to that effect.
Shield's gone, guys. Come on.
It is?
Yeah.
No, but there's like a whole multiverse situation. Anything can happen.
Saber or whatever the hell fuck they're called now. It's weird.
Yeah, they are Saber.
Well, whatever. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm just saying, I think that he can do anything, and I'm happy to see him in anything. So, Marvel will be lucky to have him. I don't care where they put him. I'm into it.
Yeah. I think he'd be great. I mean, Dr. Doom, I think everybody's, like I said, I'm sure Ben Affleck's up there. People are, Ben Affleck's going to do it. Cillian Murphy, there's all these people. I feel like every day until we're cast. Same thing as Galactus. Like, we just got that casting for Galactus over the weekend. That was surprising to me, wasn't it, Sean?
Was anything even confirmed? Like here, or is it just we think Liam Neeson was approached?
We think that's what the rumor mill is going right now, right? So it's bullshit. Probably.
I'll do a tight 20 on this right now. This is great.
No.
Get in there.
Sorry, what were you saying, Brian? The news?
I was saying on top of that, like the fact. Oh, what the fuck was I saying?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to repeat it, because I didn't get it.
Liam Neeson, Marvel,
some kind of casting this weekend.
Galactus. About Galactus, that Ensign guy came forward to be Galactus, so we got cast, and he's in a lot of voiceover stuff. But people were saying Javier Bardem, Jack Sparrow, and Benicio del Toro. There's a lot of people that were up for this too, and then a lot of rumors. And then we got this guy Ensign hasn't done a lot of he's been big in the voiceover world, but not in the big in front of the camera.
Big to be Galactus.
Well, yeah, that's what
people say. His voice is great.
Yeah, but I think that's what immediately tells you what the character of Galactus is going to be, right? If they're going for a strong voice and not a visual, like a traditional actor guy, then it could just be a very heavily CGI Dormammu situation again, which we know is what scared away Denzel Washington. I think I've heard about it. Was this guy on? Okay, he was on a couple things. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's been around.
Just completely missed him. But no, I now that I see him and his credits, yeah, I'm excited. That seems like a great casting. But yeah, I think we know, or at least have a hint as what the format of Galactus of how he's going to show. But yeah, I that's the biggest issue that I think Marvel has boxed themselves in a hole when it comes to the big bads. Is you can't get that much bigger without it looking ridiculous and out of scope for people's expectations. Galactus in the comic books approachable. You understand it because it's comic book, whatever. But like when you have a CGI giant head in the sky yelling at you, it's a little less threatening, a little less intimidating, a little less believable. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
See what they do.
Galactus's head
As
is
long as it's
giving
not
me
the,
strong-
it's not what?
No, so
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I said Galactus's head is giving me strong MODOK vibes currently.
That's fair. Well, it's
Right,
just it's
kinda-
all again from the era of Kirby where everyone just gets some sort of helmet face guard. That's where Galactus is from. But Galactus, you have the same issue. Mephisto, again, how do you portray the concept of a devil that is, behind the strings and machinations of everything? Beyonder, again, besides Secret Wars and Secret Wars 2 initially, that form didn't really have like a quantifiable like idea of what that presence was. Very hard to pull off, I think. Even the notion of what that would mean, relating it to the MCU at this current point in time.
yeah,
I promised you a tight 20, and I think I got that.
And you said it very poignant about how Denzel turned the role down because it was like not any FaceTime, you know?
Yeah.
He wanted FaceTime, and this might not be any of that. So, but these are just fucking rumors, and the rumors have been sprawling on the internet constantly, and we talk about them because it's kind of fun to address it. It's kind of fun to speculate, which is always good. We love to speculate. You speculate with this, you know? That's how it goes. But the rumors sometimes just cause so much pandemic and craziness over at Marvel. They freak out, and now like. Pandemonium.
Pandemic. We can't have another one of those, right?
Because of pandemic over at
Don't
Marvel.
say that 3 times, Beetlejuice.
But pandemonium happens, and Marvel is not. They fucking hate this shit. They hate this shit. Hence why right now they're suing one of the people leaking shit. So I want to go to Kruse Court and talk about this. Can Marvel win this? Can they win it? Let's take this shit to court. Let's take this shit to court right now. So Marvel's been doing leakers for a long time. I need to go across my panel and put them on the stand and make them testify in front of me if they believe that Marvel has any right to actually go after these people, because can they win? Can they not win? What's going to happen in the court of law? Because this Kruse Court right now, we'll decide what's going to happen. But can we get some toast? They've been around for a while over on Instagram, Twitter, all that world. They posted a picture not too long ago from Captain America, Brave New World. They actually leaked the title of Brave New World a month before Marvel actually said it. And Marvel doesn't like this shit. They hate it. The leakers are fucking shit up. Leakers happen all the time. It was fun to talk about, but sometimes leakers are right. And I think this has to be somebody that was actually on set, because they've been right way too many times. So I'm putting people on a stand right now. We're going to find out what my guests say, but they have to be real, true, and honest about this, because you're in the fucking court of Kruse. And so you got to be honest with me. You got to be honest. Right now, I'm going to start with Mr. Mike Casey. Mike, I'm putting you on the stand right now. Tell me, can Marvel win this? Do they have a case? What do you know? Tell me the truth, Mike. Tell me the fucking truth.
What do I know? You're starting with an actual legal issue. Is the interesting thing here, Brian.
Yeah.
Does Marvel have a chance? I don't know. Probably not. They just want to make a show of them being pissed off because they're not doing a good enough job of clamping down on security. Obviously, if a name is found out through whatever legal action, if somebody gets subpoenaed, which I don't see happening, or if they find out internally somehow who did the leak, somebody's fucked, right? Because that's a violation of your NDA. Do I see it as the taxpayers' job to come after them to help them with their IP tomfoolery? No, maybe not. Although, IP issues moving forward into our information economy is going to be more and more important. Do I think anything is going to happen? No. Is it important for them to make a show of being pissed off in order to show that they're protecting their copyrighted material? It is important for them to make that display.
Mike, can they win this case?
Fuck no.
Oh, that was the truth, everybody. That was the truth from Mr. Mike Casey. I just don't think they can win either. I don't think they can win. Sean, what do you think? I'm putting you on the stand. Tell me what you know. What do you know about this whole thing? Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. This Kruse Court, you'd be honest with us. Can they win this case?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am just a simple caveman. Your modern camera systems and light confuse and astound me. No, that's a Phil Hartman character, R.I.P.
I'm just a caveman.
I'm just a caveman. It was great.
You should have said I'm just a comic book man.
Yeah, as Mike said, this is very like by the book for Marvel. They make a lot of hubbub. They drum up some own shit when they are also just because of the interconnected world of Marvel, right? I mean, the fact that we knew. Oh God, we knew Red. Is that the hurry up music? We knew that Red Hulk was going to be because of a McDonald's like advertisement for the future toys. Like,
right?
We knew this was going to happen. This shit always happens. Look what happened to the Deadpool Ryan Reynolds situation, right? Like, I thought he handled that fine. Like, just hey guys, let's be cool here. But Marvel thinks that this is going to hurt them to have leaks, and that's just the nature of the beast. You know, like things are going to leak, things are going to come out. They're also not very smart when it comes to keeping their domains safe and parking domains. Like, I think that's how we knew what the last Avengers movie was called. So I don't think they're going to win this case. I don't think they have a case. They can do whatever they want of the hubbub. The guy can just go away, and that's fine, and create a new account tomorrow. Is
that true, Sean? Do you believe that, honestly?
Well,
the court of Kruse.
I am not a legal representative, and nothing I say here can be legally admissible in court. So I don't want any. Don't come at me, please, Marvel. No, don't do it. Right? Don't win it. You can't win it.
Sean says they can't win. Mike says they can't win.
No one can win. Nobody wins in this situation.
Nobody can win.
We win. We get.
We win.
Yeah, we win. Yeah. By the
way,
you know what else wins?
A lot of hand
Kruse
play.
Control still innovating. 199 episodes in. I'd never even heard of Kruse Court. This is amazing. I'm loving it.
We got put in the stand. I appreciate your honesty. That's what we do. We're honest on Kruse Control at certain times. Sabrina, it's your turn. I'm putting you on the stand. You gotta tell me the truth, the honest, the God truth, and nothing but the truth. Can Marvel win this?
When did you become a lawyer? I missed this whole thing. When did this happen? Was this 198?
Seriously studying for the past 2 years. Have you?
I've been working on this for 199 episodes, and here I am.
Pass the bar? Are you getting a bar?
Fuck yeah, Sabrina, tell me the truth. You're on the stand.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Mike has it spot on. If they find the person, you're fucked. And if they find the person and they have proof that the person is leaking this information, absolutely 100% they can win. If they don't, then sorry. I mean, if you have a friend on set and they're telling a friend and that friend's telling another friend and it's like 6 degrees of separation, you're never gonna find the person. It doesn't fucking matter. You can go fuck yourself. However, Marvel's a pretty powerful company. If they somehow have the resources to figure out who the person is that is leaking this information, or maybe see someone take a picture on set and it coincides, with something, that has been leaked. I don't fucking know. If they can prove it, absolutely 120,000%, they will win, because everyone that works on those shows gets an NDA and they fucking sign it, which means they can't do this. So it just depends. For me, it depends. I'm gonna need to see the evidence as a proper juror or witness. I guess I'm a witness. I don't know what we are.
Rural juror.
Sabrina, tell me the truth.
I mean, it depends. If they can find the person, fuck yeah, they can win. If they can't find the person, they're just, pomp and circumstance, man.
Will they win this, Sabrina? Will they win this?
If they find the person, yes. Don't try to make me say something that I don't want to fucking say. If they find the person, they absolutely can win.
Yeah, Brian, I'm nervous about this. What are you trying to? You're like, none of this is admissible, right? We cannot.
No,
it's all admissible.
And the court of Kruse.
No, like this is why
it's
people
like
say
Judge Judy, bro.
allegedly.
It's cool. Relax.
Right? Allegedly for everything.
Did you hit her door with your car, ma'am? Stop talking. I'm asking questions. That's what it is. It's Judge Judy, but it's Judge Kruse.
Mike and Sean think this can't happen. Sabrina's in between. I'm going to go on the stand and try to break this. Here's what I say. Marvel, I don't think you can win this. There's no way.
Okay.
You can't win this, Marvel. I don't think you can. Of course, if they did sign the NDA and they had a whole debacle going down, they were corporate worker, or they were on set kicking ass late in something, be an actor or be in a background or something else on set, yes, we can go after them legally. But beyond that, there's no fucking way. My time to shine, all these people out here, my fucking free toast, all these people out there can't and won't know who they are because they're on stuff like Instagram and Twitter and all that shit. And you're trying to get Instagram to give the information. Instagram won't give you the information. You know what? That's fine because we have a good time, but don't fucking spoil movies. My toast to shine and all that shit. Be good. You can't win. Marvel, maybe you can, but I don't think you can. I think this is fucking Nolan boy. They're gonna try their hardest. They've tried for years. And I think at the end of the day, Marvel, what do? Leaker's gonna leak. Player's gonna play. End of the day, we're gonna watch movies anyway. So that's my 2 cents to you, Marvel. And the Kruse Court, we say you lose, Marvel. Adjourned. I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna say it one more time. And the court of Kruse, you lose, Marvel. You lose.
Oh.
Anyways, now it's time for us to get into it. All right, everybody, I want to talk about Lord of the Rings because now officially, we have a new Lord of the Rings coming forward. That's right, Andy Serkis is directing this. The Precious is coming back one more time to direct and also be Gollum. And of course, what they're calling is Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. Now, the thing is this, already released as a fan fiction piece for 39 minutes long. It's out on the internet. They try to take it down. WB tried to take it down. Now the fans won. It's staying up there right now. The Precious exists. And this is only a working title for this, but Peter Jackson's coming back to this too as executive producer and overseeing all of it. Andy Serkis will be back, like I said, as Gollum. And they're continuing this franchise moving forward. And they're going to try to build a whole new universe over at WB. Now, Amazon's already doing this. They're doing this. The trailer for season 2 of The Rings of Power came out. Looks better than the first one. Looks a little interesting because we do have different actors coming in too for new parts or playing the same part, but new actor, that seems weird to me. But overall, I think that first season sucked. I think they should have started the last episode and then continued from there. It was a big deal for Amazon. Hopefully the second season is even better because that's what I was waiting to see from the first season. We will see. But Gollum coming back, I'm kind of happy that we actually have Andy Serkis coming in because I think he's fucking phenomenal. And if someone's going to do it, it's got to be Andy Serkis. He's a great director. I know The Hunt for Gollum, I don't know what they're going to do, Queen. They haven't announced any details, but I do know that they're going to take their time and try to bring this back and branch off into the Lord of the Rings, going back to the Shire to become a big freaking thing once again. You're going back to the Shire. We're going back to the fucking Shire. A grave adventure is waiting for you today.
Like back when Gollum was still something similar to a Hobbit.
Well, it's just the hunt. There's in the fan one. There's about Aragorn like trying to track him down and Gandalf was in there too. So people are speculating that's what's going to be during that time frame. Maybe like a middle movie in between everything else. But Peter Jackson's idea is to expand the universe even more beyond this as well, to do more projects on top of this to make a whole new Lord of the Rings cinematic multiversal universe expansion. So not multiversal, but same universe, but overall just expanding it beyond what they had. I don't know, Mike. Mike, I know you love Lord of the Rings. Let's go to you first on this shit.
Okay.
Do you think that's good to bring Andy Serkis back to direct and be Gollum? And do you think at this point, since we already have this whole universe building over on Amazon, should we build another one with WB? Is that not convoluted and confusing for fans? Or is it like, give me more, I can't stop, won't stop, give me more Gollum in or around my face?
Whoa.
I was with you right until the very end of that, Brian.
A lot of shock value tonight. A lot of shock value.
Has Andy Serkis done any other directing?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Really?
Dude, he's been directing quite a bit lately. Like, he's been directing quite a bit.
I'll do a light Google.
Is it confusing to have it be cross...
He did Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So Sean's doing a light Google also.
I don't think it's confusing.
It's not exclusive to you.
I have no.
Well, I said I was going to do it. Fuck off.
Do they like? Is it confusing? I'm wondering about the Tolkien estate. Is what I'm thinking about. Like, are they just they can just sell this to anybody? Does Peter Jackson New Line? Did they not have exclusive rights, or was that like?
It's not exclusive because Amazon has rights to it, but for the TV Amazon, series.
And now WB is getting in on the mix.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. It seems almost unprecedented, or like I guess because this is really like it's kind of so far back in the American canon at this point that you want to see everybody get a shot at it. I absolutely want to see Andy Serkis doing what he can do directing. Like I don't think it'll be problematic for him being in front of the camera and directing simultaneously. I
So
mean,
distracting.
Because it's a different kind of gig than Jesus Christ. I can't look at that. I'm looking forward to it, Brian. And honestly, exactly what you said. Like, just give me more Gollum. I'll watch more Middle Earth all day.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. I think that it's going to be freaking dope. I'm really excited to see what Andy Serkis brings to it, too. Because, again, he has been directing more and more. So, like, why not give him the reins? That actually is probably more fuel to his fire to actually come back to be Gollum as well again and do all that mocap, and he can direct it on top of it.
He's so shredded, though, Brian. He's like Carrot Top. I think he's insecure from having had to be CG'd the whole time. So he's had to get, like, mega muscular. So at least get him
mega muscular.
He's
some
60
kind of
for fuck's
big
sake.
beefy Gondor dude. That's astonishing to me.
I had no idea.
60.
60.
Yeah. That's fucking great. Good for him. He always looks ripped. Sean, what do you think? You want to see more Lord of the Rings? You want to go back to that Shire for multiple more movies on from WB and Peter Jackson coming back? Because again, they're trying to expand this universe one more time. Zaslav wants to just jump into that penis and just like make it explode all over your fucking face, just like he's doing with Harry Potter. So is this something good? I don't know. What do you think?
What do you seriously want me to respond to this? To me, again, when I think of the Lord of the Rings universe, right, we still don't have a proper Tom Bombadil. We don't have Matt Berry in there. We don't know how taxes work in the Shire. I think there's plenty of stories to still be told in this universe. I think the Tolkien estate are like, hey, the juice is loose. OJ died. Let's get some more movies out there.
You are killing the fucking dead people references tonight, bro.
I got a lot. That's all I think about is dead people. So no, I'm all for this. As again, right? Like as long as you're being respectful of the source material and it's well done, and the actors and writers get the credits that they deserve. I really enjoy anything Andy Serkis has done. I still believe and have nightmares of his gruesome death in the King Kong movie, which I believe his character name was just Cook or Chef. I can't remember. But don't look it up. You'll have nightmares yourself. It's a bunch of squishy things, and they all absorb him very slowly, and I hate it. I hate thinking about it. But no, there's plenty of stories left to tell in Middle Earth. But yes, I got it. I got this spoiled for me earlier today when someone said, all I want to see is Tom Bombadil and Matt Berry play him. And I'm like, done. Give me 20 of those movies.
That would be amazing.
I think it would be
Matt
great.
Berry's a bit of a divisive figure, though, oddly.
He shouldn't be. He's got so many different flavors. Come on. The man's been working for at least 55 years. Let him do his thing.
Yep. He's freaking kicking ass.
What level of Liam are we getting here? Let him let Liam get into Lord of the Rings,
He could be a convincing wizard.
I think he could be a hell of a wizard.
Yeah, hell yeah. Make it happen. Come on, Liam Neeson. Make us a wizardy, Waverly, happily, ever, afterly, doodle-la-dee-la day.
I think that, like, even when the first, Peter Jackson movie came out, there were still people who were like, what happened to this character? This location didn't get enough love. What the fuck, Peter Jackson? Well, fuck it. Here, give you 3 more movies or whatever and fill in the cracks. I don't know. I'm sure Elijah Wood would love work again, too. I don't know what he's up to.
He's working on Yellow Jackets 2nd season. Did a great job.
Go. Don't watch it.
Sabrina, do you want to see them fill in those cracks at Lord of the Rings?
You asked the question. I answered.
Fill those cracks in.
No, I don't. No. I'm not a Lord of the Rings person. Everyone knows this. One of my old roommates many years ago made me watch the extended version of Lord of the Rings, and I basically wanted to stab myself in the eye with anything I could find at the time. But I watched all 74 hours of it. To be fair, I did. He wanted to know very passionately, don't you think aren't you worried about Frodo's gonna die? He's in the spiders got him. And I'm like, no, I'm not worried. The fucking main character of the film is gonna fucking die. It's so predictably the hero's journey. It is so fucking obvious. It is so a fucking ring. I just can't. It's just not, this is not my fucking cup of tea. However, that being said, not to shit on the Lord of the Rings, because I know that people are super, super into it. I'm really behind on the comments, guys. I'm so sorry. If I didn't put your shit up, I apologize. Just give me a second. So that being said, Andy Serkis, I think, is fucking spectacular. While I did the light Google on what he's directed, which by the way are five things. He's directed 5 things. One of them being Venom. He has had 63 nominations and has won 43 out of 63. He's won almost. I mean, that's like a 2/3 of what he's been nominated for all of his motion capture shit, his voice, like all the things that he's done. So like, he's a very capable person. I like him on screen as well. Like he was in Andor. He did a great job. He was fascinating in those episodes when he was in the jail. I love him. I think he's great. And I think that he can absolutely handle this, carry this, and fucking act in it and direct it. Absolutely 110 fucking %. If you're going to have this happen, if Peter Jackson's overseeing it and he's directing it, I think it's in very good fucking hands.
You're damn right.
Thank you.
I think so too.
I have not seen Dragon Slayer. What is Dragon Slayer? Is that a Lord of the Rings thing or something else?
That sounds like something Sabrina should watch over the weekend and check it out. Yeah. I think I've heard of that before.
Arcade cabinet.
I think we should watch it right now.
Let's watch it right now. Let's go live. Watching
live
Dragon
watch
Slayer.
Party.
Watching Dragon Slayer, guys. Dragon Slayer watch party right now.
I'm going to Google Dragon Slayer, and I promise William Buck Rogers I will watch it, and then we can have a combo about
Save that. Save that for Patreon.
Also, let us know out there if there's anything special with us for the 200th episode. 200th episode's happening this week. I don't know. I've been having a hard time deciding what to do for 200. It's a weird thing. Hobbit was awful. It was okay.
It was
like
vomiting. Like, weren't people like throwing up in the movie theater, or like a person threw up in the movie theater? Or wasn't there some sort of like
60 frames per second?
They shot it. Yeah, they shot it at a weird frame rate, and it was giving people like actual physical, like nauseous vomit reactions.
Everything looks
People
like a
did not
set
like it.
at 60 frames per second is the problem.
I guess. I mean, like Cloverfield has that same problem.
Give me one paw up, bruh.
All right, Peppy.
No, just me. Okay, sorry.
I agree. That's the whole thing. It's just
shit.
like, all right, Peppy, calm down.
I don't think we need Lord of the Rings. By the way, everyone in the chat, I agree with all of you. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, this is the way to do it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Peppy, you want to see it?
The chat, Peppy.
Peppy, you want to see this? You want to see this? Huh? Are you excited about this?
Woo!
Okay, Peppy's excited to see this. I mean, Peppy, why do you want to watch this? Is it something that you've been watching for a long time, and you're super excited to see more? Like, you go to the Shire and shit like that, and hang out, and you want to like, fuck, man, I don't know what's it about that you just want to see?
Blah,
it's just really
blah,
crazy
blah,
to me.
blah, blah.
Hey, don't make fun of me, man. I'm trying to give you a good question.
He's almost as tall as the characters. That's why he likes it. He's like on the same level.
Yeah, Peppy's just mean sometimes, though. But anyways,
I guess that makes sense. Queen, thank you.
Peppy wants to see it.
I think it's about
I'm excited for
it. Actually,
I think it'll do well overall, guys. I think it'll do well.
Not the Slayer.
Just the dragon. Rain of Fire, Christian Bale, great movie.
Great movie.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them.
That's
Better
true.
than Dragonheart.
That's a fact.
Fired up, man. Fired up.
Who was that?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, animated dragon. He pulls the thing up. You gotta eat my heart or whatever. That was great.
I'll take Let's
I like this guy. This guy's a nice guy. I like this guy.
Jesus.
All right, Peppy. Anyways, Lord of the Rings is coming. Again, rebooting the whole thing in a lot of ways. They're continuing it. They're having a whole thing at WB, trying to make more with, of course, the original players coming back to make more Lord of the Rings. Will it be good? Will not? Let us know what you think, because I'm excited about Andy Serkis coming in and do this. Andy Serkis is fucking great. Sabrina says no. But I love Andy Serkis. I think he can direct it. He can be Gollum again. Bring in the fucking Precious, because wherever he goes, I'm excited about. I was excited when he did the freaking Planet of the Apes movies, and he was Caesar. He was fucking great. But now we have more without him, unfortunately. But the new one came out, and now they're saying there's gonna be 5 more coming after this. And that leads me to our feature story of the night.
No.
So those damn dirty apes are coming back for more, everybody. That's true. That's true. That's what they're saying right now. So originally when they came up with this whole reboot concept for Planet of the Apes, when they went back to the Caesar times with Franco, they decided they want to do 9 movies. They want to do 3 trilogies, knock it off. The first one, this is a continuation of that with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which just came out this past weekend. I saw it. It really wasn't much to this movie. Honestly, I'll say to you, I guess, people are saying it's doing pretty good. Like $135 million opening weekend, not shabby at $165 million budget, not bad at all. And they'll probably make its money back plus more. They said depends how this one does for the extra movies, but they plan on doing at least 2 more to finish this trilogy. And then they hope to do 3 more. Apparently they've had concepts like just written out for a long time since the very beginning to do 9 movies to make this a whole big conglomerate of 8 movies. And I thought it was okay. It was fun. There's a lot of emotional parts here. The guy who plays Noah, the new ape that we're actually following as opposed to Caesar, I think he's a great job. He's emotional. But I think there's not much to this. It's the original premise in a lot of ways. The humans are talking. Oh, there's more of them. The apes trying to stop that. But there's like a vault they have to get into. I just think that the overall idea could have been bigger, broader, and more expanded for 2.5 hours. It's a lot for we're pretty much just going to have oh, we're living a calm life, and then, someone steals my tribe, so I have to save them back. They're going to kill, what mother's going to kill Planet of the Apes? Well, that's the whole idea, maybe, but this is doing well. This is doing freaking well. So if it's doing well, they're going to do more. They're going to. Andy Serkis isn't attached to this, but he gave it his blessing, of course. Matt Reeves did the original, the last 3. He's not attached to this. Of course, we also have a lot of good people coming back. Bell came back. The idea is, though, will they continue? Do we want to see more? I think they're fun characters, but I don't think we need 5 more on top of this. I just don't think we do, guys. And where do you go? Maybe 2 more, but then again, they're off the gate, it's a very slow burn for me. It could have been bigger, better, and it could have been a more understanding explosion of a new franchise moving forward, but it wasn't. It was just kind of a Peter for me. But they're Wes Bell, he's trying to help. Wes Bell is trying to make more happen. He's executive producing it. Will they do well? They had an idea for 9. They've done 4 so far. Do we want to see 5 more move forward? And do you guys like it? That's the question. How do we feel about this? I don't know if everybody saw this movie, but do we have an idea of having 5 more movies in the Planet of the Apes? I think they're good. The motion capture is great in this. It looks phenomenal. All the ape stuff is awesome. I think they've done even better. They've won up themselves. But do we want to see more? Sabrina, how do you feel? I know you haven't seen this, but do you want to see this movie and 5 more on top of it?
No, it's a hard no for me personally. No, I have nothing to say. I don't want any part of it. I'm not watching this one. I'm not watching the next 7. I don't care. That's my hot
There's
take.
nothing,
and it's short and sweet. No thanks.
there's nothing that could lure you to the theater to come check this out. Maybe it's something maybe it's not
Absolutely
an
not.
actor or
No, $1 million
There's no-
could lure me to the theater to come watch it, but other than that, it can go fuck
It was
itself.
pointless,
And I'm
Queen
not trying to be
said.
an asshole, but no, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm
I'm
not.
just saying.
No, it's just no. It's not happening. Not happening.
People were saying boring David Banner. That's fucking awesome. I mean, it is. It's really slow. The first 40, probably 30 to 40 minutes is just them trying to get eagle eggs and then
Sounds fascinating. Are we playing a game on my iPhone or are we watching a fucking movie?
and then they get the eggs and then all of a sudden some of the sequences are
You get
pretty
the
cool.
eggs
The
and then
fight
what? Do you
sequences,
get an
but
eagle? Do you have to collect the eagles
Well,
next
yeah.
and then trees
guy's
in
dead,
nests?
right?
Go fuck
I wish we had
yourself,
Charleston
no.
Heston.
Charles
Heston was
Heston's
great in the
dead,
original.
right?
Yeah,
dead.
he's definitely long gone, Sean. But
Got one right.
unfortunately, but it was a very slow movie. It moved faster than I thought it was going to be, but it really is. There's not much to it. It's like okay, we're trying to get eagle eggs so we can become men or men apes. We're really just become men in the tribe, and then we find out humans are around. We
iPhone
call them
game.
echoes,
It's
and
travel
then
time.
we get attacked and we try to get our people back. That's the whole movie. And then there's, of course, humans that are talking, and it's fun. I mean, I think there's fun moments, some good action sequences, and it's all about Caesar. Caesar's still very relevant in this. It's like hundreds of years after Caesar, and people are still talking about him as if he's like Jesus, in a lot of ways. So does the Jesus complex work these days, Mike, in an ape form? Do you think that works? Having your religious studies degree yourself personally, I'm hitting into your background. Does this Jesus figure thing work for Planet of the Apes? Change it to this way to make a new story, or do you think that they should have gone a different direction?
the Jesus complex has always worked for apes, Brian. We're apes. Jesus was an ape. That's not to defame humans or any Jesuses out there. It works. I mean, and using the whole Caesar thing. That was such a loaded question, Brian. I have nowhere to go with that at all. I was deciding this weekend whether or not to go see that movie, but I decided to stay home and binge Fallout instead, which was incredible.
A great choice. It was a great fucking choice.
I'm excited. I definitely want to see it. I don't know if I'll make it in the theater, but you said one of the things I think that has been keeping these movies rolling, which is that at every turn they are going up and up with the visual effects and making it
man,
and more realistic, and it's continually mind-blowing. And I think that's really what aside from if they get into more philosophical aspects in this particular movie, which based on your analysis doesn't sound like they do, which is really one of the main appeals of the original series for me, aside from Roddy McDowall just being an incredible actor.
Sean,
I'll
say this, Mike.
What's this?
Yeah.
I'll say this though. I'll say this. Like, there is a good dynamic about the comparison about like how they look at humans, because it's been so far in the future, as how we looked at apes, So it's like, it's kind of like they definitely dive into that world, and then it's all about understanding their history. So it's kind of diving into like how we look at our past. Like, they find books and they're like, what's this writing? How does this work? How is this a thing? How do people read this? And that's kind of cool. They go into the history aspect of it, where they're just finding things, discovering things. They find a book about, the show depicts apes behind bars and humans taking pictures. So they do break down that kind of thing. And there's a king trying to rise himself up to become kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. He wants to make a kingdom. He wants to kidnap people and make them into a kingdom so they can be like humans were, but to conquer that way, because they're all separated. So there is some social aspects here that come into play here, and how they're trying to learn. Like, the king is trying to learn. He's got a human that teaches and reads to him. So there's some stuff that is about developing, getting better, and learning from humans in a lot of way, but also holding humans back, because they want to kill humans so they don't take over again. That's a big fear shown throughout this whole movie about humans, which I think is good. It's a good start off, but I think they could have done more. They just could have done more for 2.5 hours.
They got 5 more movies to make, Brian. Maybe they don't want to blow it all with this one.
Yeah. Good point, Queen. You're very true. That's the thing. They don't want to blow the whole thing now, but they could have just delved in quicker. I think it could have been faster. There's a lot of scenes that didn't need to happen, but it's just how it goes sometimes. It's like people are just trying to expand upon it, and they're just trying to reset the stage. And sometimes when they do that, they kind of miss out, I think. The plan.
So Brian, tell me if I'm off base. It sounds like they're laying the foundation to explore kind of the division in the society with between the gorillas and the chimpanzees, and possibly most importantly the orangutans, who are suppressing information and hiding the past from the populace of the rest of the
orangutans are the ones that are trying to like bring the history back. They're like the knowledgeable people that are trying to push Caesar's story.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the orangutans are the ones that actually have been pushing Caesar's message, and be like, they don't even understand who Caesar is. It's like they have the whole wrong idea, and they're trying to teach people, like they try to teach Noah that what Caesar was.
This is going to have implications, because what that function in their society is going to flip sometime during the next movie. What I'll say is just real quick, Sean, I don't know if you're aware of there were the 70s Planet of the Apes comics, which were great. But then also just maybe 10, maybe not even 10, maybe since 2020, they redid about one of the gorilla generals from the original movies. They looked at the plot of the original movies from the perspective of
his perspective,
gorillas, and I was like, whoa, there's
that was really cool
to these characters than I would have realized.
Yeah, no, I love this. I love Planet of the Apes just as a concept in general. I like the idea, and especially the original movie set, to me, just is a really good representation of just like the creation destruction myth, Ouroboros. Like, it's because of this that we lead to this, but this doesn't happen because we end like this. And it was just beautiful. And I thought it really any story I get in the Planet of the Apes universe, I'm happy for. I'm sorry to hear this movie is getting not great feedback from it. I'm a big Kevin Durant fan too, especially I think that's how you say his name, Durand, from Smoking Aces. If you guys remember
Yeah,
that movie,
I love that
but
movie.
yeah, no, like there's such there's again with Middle Earth, with a lot of the other stories that we talked about, all this IP-ness, like there's good stories to be told here, and not all of them have to be linear, right? Like you can do different perspectives. Marvel did it in the early aughts with the Remix series, where very familiar storylines, and you just saw it from a different perspective, from the villain's perspective, which was really interesting and really interesting.
Oh, we
There's
lose Sean.
that one you broke me. I lost there. Uh-oh.
There he
What
is.
do you
Oh,
mean
he's
you
back.
lost
He's
me?
back.
What
There
do you
you are.
mean?
You're back.
What do you mean? What? I was gone?
You broke away for
Oh
like 2
shit.
seconds.
Okay, well great. Planet of the Apes, yes. I love it. I hope that if we do get 5 more, it is seen as a way to end it and then also cause its own creation and we get back into that cycle. Or at least explore different themes, like Mike was talking about that series. It's actually been a pretty long running comic book series through Dark Horse, I believe. So there's a lot of stuff explored in those books, none of which have to deal with apes doing taxes,
Oh,
or how their approach
bummer.
to a capitalistic society would be. But there's something real special about the original movies as well, and I've also gone on the record just explaining it's okay for things not to be redone and burned into the ground. But I don't know. I'll probably go see this. Never. Maybe once it goes on streaming, I'll see it. I don't even think I
It's
saw the last one. I saw the James Franco one,
yeah,
obviously, and the one after that was it Woody Harrelson, I believe,
and then
was like the bad guy,
Gary
and then
Oldman
I
was in the third one, I think.
didn't see the Gary Oldman one then.
Hmm.
But some
I
behind.
didn't mind it.
But there's a lot of stories within this that would be really interesting. Like I do love the fact that a series that originally was supposed to be allegorical for the civil rights movement, to kind of be used in different ways now. It's cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
I think honestly they had a good idea to come back to this franchise. I was really excited about this movie in general because I'm like, oh, now we're actually going to be like the Charleston Heston time. And so we spent all that back time building the story. We have all the backstory now. It's kind of like a soft reboot in a way, but we can still like build off that. And so I was super excited about this too. I'm like, this is perfect. It's perfect. And it's like, and it was planned before. I'm like, that's great. But when you get into a new character world and it's just a very slow burn. I think they should have gone bigger with this. I guess they're reestablishing stuff, and I think people just weren't happy with that. People came out to see it though, $135 million, worldwide. People came out to see it. It's gonna make money.
The series is too melodramatic, Brian. They need to bring it back a little bit, get some of the humor aspect in there that was there in the original series.
I would love that. It's not that people are actually saying like that. It like on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like on par with the Mark Wahlberg one, the Tim Burton one, which again is not good because that
is
one
not
bombed.
a compliment. That's not a compliment. No,
it's not a compliment. I actually kind of like that movie. I'm not gonna lie, but I know people freaking hate it. I'm like one of those people that are like, you know what? I'll watch that shit. I watched it. I used to watch it to fall asleep, which probably isn't a good sign either. That I'm watching it to fall asleep. So
real good. Go to bed, relax movie. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go find some apes. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh my god, it's getting a month meal, right? But this is it's doing well. Again, 165 million budget, 135 made a worldwide opening weekend. Can it keep going? Will it make its money back? Will we get 5 more? It's the plan is there. They want to do it. The question is, will it happen? And they will at least do 2 more, they said, and I think they probably will at least get 2 more. I think it'll happen. This will probably make enough money. People will go see it, be interested enough, and it's a good starting point. But it is kind of boring. It's kind of long for what it is. So, hopefully for Planet of the Apes fans, they find some enjoyment. Again, the visual effects are amazing. I think they've only gotten better. But beyond that,
this is a perfect environment for an anthology miniseries or something like that, right? Like do the Tales of the Jedi. Well, whatever. You can, one guy doing a mocap, you're fine, right? Maybe make it animated. I don't know. But there's just so much to this world that could still be explained. Little Easter eggs here and there to kind of scratch that nostalgia if you need it. But yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. That's the thing. But Sean.
Apes together strong is what I remember. So
Apes together strong. They definitely say that a few times.
Say that 5 more times, I guess. Is that in the new movie? Do they say that?
Oh, yes, it is. 100%. It's there. It's still there. It's still there. Like, remember what Caesar said? Apes together strong. And they use it against each other, too. It's like they play off it like Caesar's, the Jesus. It's a Jesus complex thing. It's about how you look at a certain way, like people interpret it one way and people interpret it this way. And of course, the king interprets it as being like, we have to come together to dominate and become like, the next big thing. And then the other actual people that are like the apostles are kind of like, no, it's meant to be like we're supposed to work in congruent with humans and be strong and be good and be, diligent to be caring about people as opposed to dominating them. So they play both sides. They really do. But Sean, tell me the truth. Will this do good?
Oh, we're back in court? Fuck, no. Banner in the chat. Lovely Troy McClure musical callback. That was great.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh my god. I hate every ape I see, from chimpan A to chimpanzee. It was great. What's wrong with me? Also, can I play the piano? I couldn't before, and then he does it.
Oh my god, I was wrong.
What's the deal with that?
All
wrong all along.
I think
Fuck,
that's
now I
in my
just want to
top
watch
5
the
of
music
all time.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Anyways, everybody, the new Planet of the Apes is doing pretty well. I know it's getting bombed. Rotten Tomatoes bombing it. People are going, it's boring. I know we say that a lot too. And I hope that they get better with these. But again, it's not coming off strong. So can it do better? Can they keep coming back and do more? Will we get 5 more? That's the question for you and for everybody else there. Do you want to see 5 more? Let us know, and we'll have to wait to see if time will tell, if we will. If a tale of time will come around and make us have 5 more journeys back to the world where the apes dominate humans. Only time will tell. Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. We lost Sabrina at some point. I don't know where she went, but we lost her.
Hi, Sabrina.
I don't know where she went, but thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all for being here to chat. Thank you so much. Love you. Simpsons did the best version of Planet of the Apes. They probably did. Simpsons always do it best. So I would say Simpsons did it first. They do it first, do it last, do it best. So thank you for being here. Appreciate us on a hump day. Hope you humped it up with the best of you. Had a great time. Kissed a monkey and loved. This is going bad. This is going downhill fast. Kissed an ape and told it it's going to be okay, because at the end of the day, it will be okay. It'll be okay. Mr. Mike Casey, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you, man. Hope you had a great night. As always, thank you. Our resident intellectual. Appreciate you. Happy hump day. I will see you again very shortly. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks everybody in the chat. Really appreciated all your comments tonight. I hate every ape I see, from chimpan A to chimpanzee. No, you'll never make a monkey out of me. You're welcome. Have a good night, everybody.
Great stuff, Mike. Touchy Ghost himself. Appreciate you. Mr. Sean Sutherland, our king of comics. Thank you for being here on a hump day. Of course, it wouldn't be a hump day without the king of comics himself. Appreciate you. Hope you had a great night, and thank you again. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you again next week when we breach that 200 branch.
I just want to, thank you for the opportunity to be here and contribute for however long you've had me, and congratulations on 199 episodes. I'm gonna probably watch Planet of the Apes the musical clips until I go to sleep, because that'll put me to sleep, I'm sure, or I'll just start singing. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks everybody in the chat. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Brian. Love y'all. And here's for at least 199 more. Cheers.
And thank you, Queen, for that comment. Appreciate you. And we're gonna have to make a little because Sean's little moments there in our data banks. We have to have Mike singing from now on in our data banks for a little sound clip. That might be nice. That's what happens when you sing. It happens. Watermelon.
You can have a Mike impression.
Maybe. Miss Sabrina Vittore, thank you for coming here, joining us on Kruse Control. Appreciate you. I hope you had a great time. Happy hump day. And I hope you had a great time and enjoy the rest of your week.
Happy hump day. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm sorry for the technical problems in the beginning and at the end. I
Nope,
apologize
we
for
lost
that.
your audio.
What?
Audio out.
No.
Yeah, we can't
I
hear.
can hear you.
Really?
I can hear you.
Oh.
I can hear you just fine.
Wait,
You
Well, I can't hear
gaslighting,
it.
Brian. Quit gaslighting.
Wait, can you guys hear her?
Yeah.
Or did my audio go out?
Can you guys hear me
You're
in the
you're
chat?
gone.
'Cause
Oh, that's weird.
okay.
Sabrina, go ahead.
I-
They can hear you. Continue forward.
Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. The show is not the same without you. Nice snort, Sean. I love it.
Thank you.
I really
I hope you
appreciate
didn't
you
hear
guys
that,
being
but
here.
there it is.
If you're still here, you're still watching, please hit the like button. Really, really super awesome. It helps us a lot. I'm super, super psyched that you guys keep coming back for more. I'm so excited to be here. You guys add so much to the show, so much knowledge. I know that Sean pretty much knows everything about everything, but when he's not here, I know nothing about nothing, and I really appreciate all of your help. So thank you. I love you.
Aw.
Happy Wednesday. See you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Happy hump day. Again, we couldn't be here without you. 199 episodes. It's crazy. I can't believe we've been doing that long. 200 is going to start this weekend. We're going to breach that 200 branch. It's great. It's a big celebration. We're going to celebrate. The apes on the brain, and you can too. But you gotta tell all those apes, everybody that's in your backyard, your neighborhood, you gotta tell them to like and subscribe and join our Patreon if you can, so things just keep flowing forward and flowing forward. So we get to another 200 episodes. Spread that word. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandparents who were from the planet of the apes that dominated humans one time again, and they subscribed to Kruse Control, and then the other ones subscribed to Kruse Control, then humans became humans again, they subscribed to Kruse Control, and all the animals came around, the marsupials and all the fucking woodland creatures that were like in the backyard that were like, because by Kruse Control, they subscribed, the woodland creatures did it, the marsupials did it, all the fucking chinchillas out there, because they come around, they have like a fucking family of chinchillas that subscribe. You can subscribe to all the dogs, the animals, the cats, the beavers, the bears, oh my, every marsupial out there, your mailman who humps the mailman and then comes around to your dogs. The dogs hate that shit and they hump each other. And the dogs say, what the fuck is happening? They can subscribe, you can subscribe, we all can subscribe, we all go to Planet of the Apes and dominate. We can do it. And we can do it. We can do it. It's the truth of the Kruse Card. What's up to you? I want the truth. Anyways, everybody,
About the truth.
have a great night. And we'll see you again for our 200th episode. Get ready for it. Anyways, everybody, and until then,
Stay buttery.
stay buttery, bitches.
Oh.
See ya.
What are you putting?